Knowledge is the thing that causes itself to be replicated and the thing that transforms resources into wealth.
Welcome to Quickpod. The quote you just heard is from Naval Ravikant, co-founder of AngelList and renowned entrepreneur. In this episode, we'll be summarizing in less than 15 minutes his enlightening conversation with Tim Ferriss and David Deutsch, visiting professor of physics at the University of Oxford and a pioneer in the field of quantum computation, covering topics such as the fabric of reality, the role of humans in the universe, and practical insights into productivity and learning. Let's dive into it. Part 1, the fabric of reality, 4 strands. David Deutsch begins by discussing the concept of the fabric of reality, which he describes as being composed of 4 interlinked strands: epistemology, evolution, quantum theory, and computation. He explains that these 4 strands are deeply interconnected, and understanding them provides a comprehensive view of the universe. Starting with epistemology, David emphasizes the scientific method and its common misconceptions. He critiques the traditional view that science is about accumulating observations and forming theories based on those observations. Instead, he highlights the importance of conjectures and refutations as proposed by Karl Popper.
Science begins with myths, and good explanations begin with bad explanations,
He notes, pointing out that progress in knowledge comes from challenging and improving existing ideas. David also delves into the concept of good explanations, explaining that they are those which are hard to vary while still accounting for what they purport to account for. This principle, he argues, is crucial for distinguishing between robust scientific theories and mere conjectures. Tim Ferriss chimes in, reinforcing the importance of refining our understanding through critical thinking and continuous learning. Moving on to quantum theory, David discusses Everett's interpretation of the multiverse, which posits that all possible outcomes of quantum measurements actually occur in separate, non-communicating branches of the universe. This interpretation, though controversial, provides a framework for understanding quantum mechanics without the need for wave function collapse. David's pioneering work in quantum computation is also highlighted. He describes how quantum computers utilize the principles of quantum mechanics to perform computations that would be infeasible for classical computers. This breakthrough has the potential to revolutionize fields, ranging from cryptography to drug discovery. In the discussion on evolution, David references Richard Dawkins and the gene-centric view of evolution. He explains how modern evolutionary theory has advanced our understanding of natural selection and genetic inheritance. He also refutes Lamarckism and group selection, emphasizing that evolution operates primarily at the level of genes in individual organisms, rather than groups or species. Finally, David touches on the theory of computation and the significance of Turing machines. He explains how Alan Turing's work laid the foundation for modern computer science and artificial intelligence, AI. However, he makes a clear distinction between AI and artificial general intelligence, AGI, noting that while AI systems can perform specific tasks, AGI would have the ability to understand and learn any intellectual task that a human can. Part 2, implications and applications of the 4 strands. David and Naval discuss the broader implications of these theories, starting with the principle of optimism. David defines optimism as the belief that
All evils are caused by insufficient knowledge.
and suggests that by increasing our understanding and knowledge, we can solve any problem. Tim Ferriss agrees, adding that this mindset is essential for entrepreneurs and innovators who face constant challenges and uncertainties. The conversation then shifts to the role of humans in the universe. David argues that humans are not just insignificant beings in a vast cosmos, but are central to the understanding and transformation of the universe. He introduces the idea of overcoming the hierarchy rule, which posits that larger, more massive entities have a greater impact on the universe than smaller ones. David contends that through knowledge and technological advancement, humans have the potential to significantly influence the cosmos. Naval elaborates on this by stating,
knowledge is the thing that causes itself to be replicated and the thing that transforms resources into wealth.
This leads to a discussion on redefining wealth in terms of knowledge and transformation. David explains that wealth is not a static amount of money or resources, but the set of all transformations one is capable of bringing about. As knowledge grows, our ability to transform the world around us increases exponentially. David and Naval also touch on the concept of artificial general intelligence, AGI. While acknowledging the potential and current status of AGI, they delve into ethical considerations and the challenges of aligning AGI with human values. David emphasizes that AGI, unlike narrow AI, would have the capacity for creativity and understanding, making it essential to ensure that AGI systems are developed with a focus on ethical considerations. A practical takeaway from this discussion is the importance of continuous learning and curiosity. Naval and David both stress the need for individuals to seek out new knowledge and challenge existing paradigms. This can be applied in everyday life by dedicating time to reading, learning, and experimenting with new ideas and technologies. Part 3. Recommendations and further reading. In this segment, David and Naval offer recommendations for further reading to deepen understanding of the discussed topics. David mentions several thinkers he admires, including Karl Popper, Richard Feynman, Michael Faraday, William Godwin, and Thomas Macaulay. These individuals have made significant contributions to fields ranging from physics to philosophy and provide valuable insights into the nature of knowledge and reality. David particularly emphasizes the importance of interdisciplinary learning. He suggests that exploring different fields can lead to a more comprehensive understanding of the world and foster innovative thinking. Naval supports this view, highlighting the value of diverse perspectives in solving complex problems. For those interested in diving deeper into the concepts discussed in the episode, David recommends reading Popper's works on epistemology, such as The Logic of Scientific Discovery and Conjectures and Refutations. He also suggests Feynman's lectures on physics for a deeper understanding of quantum mechanics and Faraday's experiments for insights into the history of scientific discovery. Naval adds that listeners can benefit from exploring modern interpretations and applications of these theories. He recommends following contemporary thinkers and scientists who build on the foundational work of these historical figures. Part 4. Educational Approaches and Communities. David introduces the concept of taking children seriously, an educational philosophy that emphasizes respecting children's autonomy and encouraging their natural curiosity. This approach advocates for creating an environment where children can explore and learn without rigid constraints, fostering a love for learning and critical thinking from a young age. Tim Ferriss relates this to his own experiences and the value of fostering a growth mindset. Naval mentions the Theory of Knowledge podcast, 2K Cast, which provides accessible explanations of complex ideas discussed in the episode. He highlights its relevance for those seeking to understand David's work and the broader implications of the 4 strands. David also introduces the community of critical rationalists, a group dedicated to the principles of critical thinking and rational inquiry. He encourages listeners to engage with this community to further their understanding and application of these ideas. Lastly, they touch on Popper 101, a fundamental course on Karl Popper's philosophy. This course covers key concepts such as the scientific method, falsifiability, and the growth of knowledge. David and Naval emphasize the importance of these foundational principles for anyone interested in science, philosophy, or rational thinking. Part 5. Future Work and Projects. In the final segment, David discusses his current work on constructor theory, a new framework for understanding the physical world. Constructor theory aims to provide a deeper understanding of the fundamental laws of physics by focusing on what transformations are possible and which are not. David explains that this theory has the potential to unify various fields of physics and provide new insights into the nature of reality. He envisions a future where universal constructors, machines capable of building anything given the right instructions, will revolutionize how we interact with the world. These machines could potentially transform industries, from manufacturing to healthcare, by enabling the creation of highly customized and efficient solutions. David highlights the potential applications and implications of constructor theory, including advancements in quantum computing, material science, and artificial intelligence. He emphasizes the importance of interdisciplinary collaboration in advancing this field and encourages listeners to stay informed about developments in this area. To wrap up, this episode with David Deutsch and Naval Ravikant provides profound insights into the interconnectedness of fundamental theories of reality and their practical applications in our lives. The key takeaways include the importance of good explanations, the principle of optimism, and redefining wealth through knowledge. If you enjoyed this summary, make sure to follow Quickpod and check out Tim's original episode for a more in-depth exploration. See you next time.